How is your election result collated and transmitted at the ward level? At the end of voting, the presiding officer is mandated to take a photograph or scan the result sheet, that is Form EC8A, using the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System (BVAS), and then upload it to the INEC result viewing portal called iRev, which allows the public to view polling unit results. The presiding officer then takes the BVAS machine and physical copy of the Form EC8A result sheet to the Collation Center and hands over to the ward collation officer. Now, this is where the collation process really begins. The registration area or ward collation officer shall 1. Receive the BVAS from the respective presiding officers. 2. Compare the number of voters verified by the BVAS with the number of accredited voters and total votes cast for the polling unit as contained in the Form EC8A. 3. Receive and consider, if any, reports of incidents of equipment failure from the presiding officers, including reports of where polls were either cancelled or not held. Then, the registration area or ward collation officer, assisted by an officer called the Registration Area Technical Support Staff (RATEX), is required to log into INEC's system to confirm that the result sheet Form EC8A uploaded is the same as what was brought to the collation center by the presiding officer, and after this, electronically validates the scanned result sheet uploaded to the iRev portal. The registration area or ward collation officer will then 1. Collate the votes entered in the relevant forms for the respective elective offices, that is, presidential, senatorial, House of Representatives, governorship, or state houses of assembly elections, as the case may be. 2. Sum the polling unit results to get the registration area or ward summary. 3. Enter the votes accurately in figures and words on INEC Form EC8B. 4. Complete the forms as required. Date and sign it and request the polling agents to countersign. 5. He or she will then hand over to the INEC Registration Area Supervisor the top copy of Form EC8B, which is the collated ward result made up of summaries of results Form EC8A from the polling units. 6. Distributes copies of each of the ward results, that is, Form EC8B, to each polling agent and the police. 7. Take the original copies of the result, that is, Form EC8B, the BVAS machines, and other election materials to the Local Government Area Collation Center. And finally, 8. Electronically transmit or transfer the result directly to the Local Government Area Collation level. Now, there are other rules and principles that govern the results collation process and may require the collation officer to take certain steps. For example, INEC's physical copies of election results must always be used for collation. But where the INEC copy of results do not exist, the collation officer is to use results electronically transmitted to INEC or results from the iRev portal to continue collation. The collation officer can also use the duplicate hard copies of the election results issued to the Nigeria Police and polling agents. A polling agent may raise objection on any issue during collation. A collation or returning officer who considers that a result from the polling unit is not correct is to use the result electronically transmitted or transferred directly from the polling unit to collate and announce the result.